Hello and welcome back to Diesel Railcar Simulator. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. And today I've decided to take on a freight run. So this is going to be the first freight run I've ever done in Diesel Railcar Simulator. I'm going to be taking the Class 40 and we are going to be hauling, what is that, 5? Really? Is it just 5 newspaper? 6 cars? Why is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, where's the 6th car? Interesting. Okay, well, 5 or 6 wagons full of newspapers. So, the idea is we are going to be starting at speed through a portal at 4:29. That could go horribly wrong because of the way my controls are set up. After that, we shall be passing Woodham Gobion at 4:33. We shall be stopping at Sharpenden at 4:37. I will then probably take a screenshot there, do a bit of a fast forwarding of time, if I remember how to do that. I can't remember if it's just plus minus or equals or page up, page down, something like that. We shall then move off past Chillings Langley, Babby Green, and then stop at Essel Harley. I was going to say Castle Harley, but no, it's Essel Harley. So there we go, at 5:04. This is something that will take around half an hour, and it should be decent, so make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started, and let me see if I'm able to actually stop this train, because I have not yet taken a train with this many wagons and also a freight train, so I have no idea how exactly this is going to operate. Heavier, can brake harder, this is a bigger train, so yes, this should be very interesting. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started and let me see what this is all about. Okay, here we go. So, I've managed to, it just started, and I've just managed to clear up some of the mess of the brakes, which always seems to happen. And we are getting on with it, so we can actually take a look outside. This is a sort of an early morning shot. If I press pause, does this pause the game? I cannot, it does. I was told that that does pause the game. So, excellent. But for now, I need to keep an eye on my throttle. And let's see what the horn is like on this. I could barely hear that horn. Let's take a listen from outside. Oh, that is a little bit bad. Oh wait, yes, count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So does it count that as a car for some reason? Which is obviously not correct, but that is okay. We are doing a healthy 65 miles per hour. I think I can probably increase that a little. The reverse is forward. We have no gears. I have brought the targets back up just because this is a locomotive I'm not used to. There are red signals up ahead, but somebody told me that this will not turn green if you cannot see them, which is really cool. So the distant one is green, means that I have nothing to worry about. That was the AWS clear for me. So yes, this so far so good. This is going to be quite a relaxing, or theoretically quite a relaxing journey. Perhaps have a look around this cabin. So that's the handbrake there. Throttle, the reverser and the throttle controls there. No idea what that is. Brakes are here. This should be wipers, but I assume they do not work yet. AWS Sunflower is there, engine control there, Sander, engine stop, which does not work. I guess I could attempt something here. If I press that, and what do I want? Probably that view. It's a little bit loud, but okay, I did not mean to do that. And is it F2, F3? Gets rid of that. There we go. Catch it from the catching it from the opposite side is not ideal. That lady is in the way. It is fine. I will figure something out. Just so that I have a... Oh, you're in the way now. I have some sort of screenshot just in case. Okay, well, that just took off on me. Why did that do that? Pressing page down. Oh, because page up and page down is time. It is the time. Okay, and I have shift and page down for the timing. Okay. Interesting. So we've passed Woodham Gobion a minute early. We are now going to be heading 5 minutes to Sharpenden. I wonder if there's a way to maybe move the camera angle here. Now that was the reverser. Is there a way to perhaps move the camera? Ah, yes there is. But that's just backwards and forward. That's a decentish view. How do I move the camera up and down? I really do not want to press any controls because I remember last time I had an issue where the controls were... they were doubled up. So there is that. That is absolutely fine. I'm going to start putting the brakes in. There we go. So these are standard kind of brakes, it seems. Not brakes that you have to lap or anything along those lines. You can just ease in and out of the brakes, which is perfectly fine by me. So we are stopping at Sharpenden. We are very early. Keep braking, keep braking, keep braking. Is there a... Oh, there's a red signal there. Oh, that one has gone green. Okay. So we are cleared into a platform. Just ease off the brakes right now, just until we are moving into the platform. And then what? So I assume we are going to move over. We are. Excellent. Going under some housing, which is quite good. Just ease on the brakes a little bit more as we enter the platform. Just let the train ease on towards the end, and then we'll stop the train. So once these interiors are done, I think it is going to look excellent. I think that this is going to look really good because the exterior is looking reasonable. It is just the interior that is a bit of a downer, and obviously there are lots of features that still need to be brought in. But yes, this is all quite good. I'm just going to stop here. It really does not matter. There we go. We're a minute early. Let's have a look at where the back of the train is sitting. Yeah, I think that is reasonable. Again, I can go into this mode now and try and come up with a... Oh, that could be really good. Unfortunately, because there are no headlamps on, it does make it... It does give it a bit less... It does make it a little less intriguing, I suppose. Not quite as immersive. That is currently an issue. But exterior lighting, for example, those lights are all working quite nicely. It looks like it lights that up. Does not appear to cast shadow yet. So that lighting is incapable of casting shadow, it seems. At least as far as I can see, because I'm looking there as well. There should be a bit of shadow just along that. So that would be interesting to see. So whilst I'm looking around, I may as well have a look at some of this. So these are nice. These are quite nice. Oh, is that a star? Looks like a star. Okay. In fact, those are definitely stars. I'm trying to see if I can recognize any of them. I'm trying to see... That there could be part of... No, it is not. Oh wait, I do recognize that. So if we go along here... So I'm trying to look for Orion now. Never mind fast forwarding time. I want to see if I can see the stars. Like that bit looks a little familiar, but it is difficult, of course, because the sun is coming up. Could that be? No. I'm trying to see some of the more obvious constellations. Draco, Orion, Big Dipper, Little Dipper in the Great Bear, things like that, but it is difficult to see. Hang on, that could be Orion. Those three stars there. That may be Orion's belt, but then I cannot see Betelgeuse up there. Nor can I see unless that is Rigel. I have no idea. Being distracted, but then again, I'm just sitting here. So, why not? Look, somebody could be watching over from here. Taking a photograph down onto the line. That is quite a cool picture, I would say. And of course, as I said, the lighting really does help. So just adding that in, I'm also just going to see, again with the graphics, there's always that option of adding depth of field. Let's see what it... No, that actually does not work. That depth of field does not work in the slightest. Maybe there's something I can do here for it, but I'm not going to fuss too much over that. We have a few moments to go. In fact, what I will do is, I think I will now start fast forwarding time. Oh, hang on. Hello. Okay, well, there goes another freight train. More newspapers? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Let's go ahead and fast forward time. We have a couple of minutes still to go, so I'm just going to try and fast forward at... Let's go 10 times the speed, so it should only be a few more seconds. And there we go. That is where we need to be because it is about time to go. So I'll put that into forward. I'll look at dropping the brakes, start releasing those brakes. We should not roll, and we should be able to go. Now this is early morning. I'm not going to hit the horn here and wake people up at, what is it, 4:45 in the morning. I'm not going to be waking people up. Although that being said, I suppose the noise of this locomotive may wake people up. But the horn on this is way, way louder. So here we go. Not too bad for my first run on this. What on earth? That was quite violent. That was extremely violent at the speed I was doing. Almost threw me off the rail. And now all I need to do is just go through all the way to, is it Chillings, Langley, as it says, Babby Green, and then Essel Radley or whatever it was? I have no idea. All places that do not really exist. Somebody should make real maps for this, because I think it is capable of taking it. And real maps would look excellent. I have taken a peek at the editor and noticed that the editor is very intuitive for track laying. Not so much for landscape yet, but for track laying, extremely, extremely well done. Okay, 65 miles per hour. I guess I can ease off just a bit. No point using all the throttle when it is unnecessary. We are going into a 90, though I do not think this locomotive can take it. Max speed on this should be 70. There should be a sign somewhere saying max speed 70. Where is it? No idea. But I'm fairly sure this can only do 70. Hence why the target speed has not increased. Maybe if we get ourselves right up to 70, that should be okay. I mean, realistically, what would it do? I'm in a 90. If I were to go faster than that, what could it really do? We are going slightly uphill, so just need to take that into account. It's going past that signal box. Still clear there, and we now just have a long run all the way, which is perfectly all right. We're going to use that run to, I suppose, take a look at the scenery. Oh, that looks very yellow. Interesting. Oh, I should have checked the controls to see what is it to move my head up. In fact, let me do that. I may as well. Controls configuration, camera views, zoom in. No. That is not it. Camera movement. Move horizontally, move vertically. Is E and Q. Great, okay. Just want to make sure that E and Q is not set on anything else. It is not. Good. So we'll go No. Come on. You do not wish to move now. Why do you not want to move? Okay, well, now my camera refuses to move full stop. So there is that. Oh, now it wants to move. Great. But it does not want to go up. Okay, then. There's a 50 coming up. I think I will just very gently start applying the brakes. I'm quite early through this, so I'm just going to very gently apply the brakes through here. Just slow myself down as I get approach Chillings Langley. There we go. We are 5 minutes early through this place. So I'm surprised that we are not getting stuck in traffic as we are doing this. 4 minutes early. I would expect to be getting stuck in traffic. As I said, I am just going to just ease it down to the 50 that I know it needs to be at before... Oh, there's the 50. And it looks like this is a slight uphill section, which is fine by me. Oh no, it could be slightly downhill. No, this is definitely uphill. So we will put some throttle in, and we have to accelerate to 70 again momentarily anyway. So we may as well go for it. There we go. Babby Green at 4:56, but again, I think that we are not going to... We are going to be quite early through there. Perhaps in 2 minutes. Yes, I think we may be there in 2 minutes. Hopefully it does not throw me off to the left-hand side, which it did not. So this is quite a generous timetable that we have here. Because I am just easing my way through this. Not really going much faster than I need to. Do have a... Ooh. Yep, okay. That's fine, I saw that. Slow this down. Just as I was saying, I wonder why... Surely we should be being caught up in traffic. And we now are being caught in traffic. So now I just need to keep an eye out for the signal. There it is. That is certainly red. And that has changed itself to green. So I'm going to release my brakes. Just gently make my way through Babby Green. I am switching, for some reason, it is going to take me through the platform, it seems. Yes, it is. I have no idea why it is doing that when there There is that line right there. Why is it not taking me through that? Interesting. Again, not going to use the horn. There are people perhaps asleep here, so I'm not going to make any use of the horn. And I will try not to push my engine to maximum either. Get back onto the main line. Again, strange. Why did it not just leave me on that line? There is nothing I'm waiting for, and even then you could have just let me wait on that passing line. That was a little close. At least it appeared to be a little close. Most likely was not. We will now increase up to 60. So no point trying to increase to 70. I'm not sure I'll be able to reach the 70, to be fair. My brakes are stuck on 1% for some reason, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why my brakes are stuck on 1%. They should not be, but there we go. In fact, I suppose we could just continue accelerating. I think we may reach that 60 before we touch the 70. Potentially. I see the 70 right there. No, we should be alright. We should be perfectly alright to keep the throttle in. There we go. Use a bit of horn as we make our way through at high speed. And this looks downhill. So off the throttle, use gravity here to our advantage. Be prepared for any AWS to go off and to ease on the brakes. We are about 10 minutes out. That is okay. Well, that is another red light, or red aspect, should I say. So we will continue braking as we approach this red aspect. So I think now we are chasing a train here. Yes, I think we are very much chasing a train down here. Where is the... Yep, definitely red. And it's back to green. And again, we're doing the 25, although, that being said, this is the end. Oh, that was very quick. So that is telling me that we have a clear aspect for where? Where are you taking me? That is my big question. I guess across to the third one? So instead, not 1, not 2, but 3? Is that what you were trying to tell me? I'm just going to ease the train in. There's no point to me... There is literally no point to me doing anything else. So are we moving over? No? Yes, we are. Okay, so perhaps I was right. So not 1, not 2, which is this one. That was 3. I suppose it could have given me one for 4? Yes, so... Oh, is this all the way across? Okay, I need to understand semaphores a little better. Then I think I need to have a much better understanding of semaphores. I'll just ease off the throttle completely and coast into the station, delivering everybody's morning newspaper, ready to be on shelves at 6 o'clock. I assume that it will take that long to get this sorted. Just ease my way to the end. It seems to want me to go all the way to the end of the platform for some reason. I would have thought that it may be better to stop somewhere else, but there we go. So it seems to want me to stop at the S. So I'm going to stop just about here. 6 minutes early, press button 14 to complete run. Again, I still have no idea. Wait, is this button 14? Nope. What is button 14? I'll try this one. No. No. That was something to do with brakes. I'm going to try and figure out what button 14 is. That was my reverser for some... Oh! Well, those are reverser controls. I did not know that. Button 14, is it that? No. That one? No. Never mind. Not going to bother with that. There we go. That is the end of that run. And it only took 32 minutes. So, apparently anything over 10,000 is supposed to be a good score or a perfect run. So that was not a perfect run. My issue was just there. And having the repeat controls. So if I switched those two off and the target speed and maybe the speed limit exceeded, those two combined would have should have given me a perfect score. Because if that's taken away 10% of my score, so yeah, that should have given me, no, it would have still been just under a perfect score, right? I think it would have been just under a perfect score. It would have been, what, 9,400 or something like that. And that must be the speeding that has caught me out on that. So there we go. But that is the end of that video. Not too bad. Could have been a little bit more interesting. This one is just a run all the way with eight cars. I'm just going to click this. I'm assuming that's actually seven cars and then the logo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So that is what is happening. I will have to have a look at what I can do next. And certainly there are lots of things that I could potentially do. For example, here we go. Look at all of these that could be run. But it is a matter of whether there is traction for this particular series. May give it a little bit of a break and come back at another time. I do not know. But I do know that this is an excellent, excellent series, or excellent, excellent title, and has a lot of promise. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Diesel Railcar Simulator as and when I create them. But, of course, also loads of other titles on the channel. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really, really help me out. And also there are links to my social media in the description box below, including my Discord server. So do go check that out if you wish to do so. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Diesel Railcar Simulator, where... well, I have not decided what I want to do yet, so I shall have to see when and where I record another episode. and what I do in it. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.